Yo guys, what is up? It is Teachers Game 2 coming at you again with another video here. And as you can see, I am inside of my base. This is a little bit of a base tour on what we've got going on MTS right now. Now, this is over on Aberation. We got a bunch of stuff. Don't worry, I'm going to gamma up a little bit. I just want to show you what it looks like without the gamma up because it's actually pretty neat looking. So I'm going to go gamma up just a touch here. There, that's better. Now, we've got ourselves a little bit of a compact setup, you might say. Because we had very minimal room. We have like raising chambers not underneath and right here. And a bunch of cryo fridges. Literally everywhere. I'll show you these in a second. And then up there. So let's go ahead and start it on the far side of the base. As you can see, I got my tech suit on. Not complaining too much. So, it's really nice, if you guys have never done this before, to have yourself a nice little farming setup. This is a little bit too much space. You could easily compact this down a lot. But I mean, realistically speaking, everyone wants a table. So you can just sit there. I don't know. I mean, it's fun because you can't get kicked out, which is nice, but that's about it. Now we have all of our crop plots nice and stacked over here, so that way everything's nice and compact with the beehive that provides them with water and everything they need. Now we've also got ourselves some preserving pins, the indie grinder. Now we've got some really entertaining recipes. Oh, they're not in there right now. Where are the recipes? Ah, here they are. But there's some stuff in here. Then we kind of like show you what each individual thing does. They've all got different stuff, like meat sandwich. Not too bad. You get 140 food, 103 health. Got a bunch of different things for different things we need to do. So everything's cooking over here. Got some indie grills. Got a bunch of fertilized eggs right now. Just rows and rows and stacks of eggs. Different types of stuff. Most of our tames are pretty good right about at this point, though. Melonosaurs, featherlights, you can imagine it. We got some really neat rock drakes. I'll show you mine, which is down here in just a second. It's Green Machine. Got really lucky in this event and got a beautiful rock drake. So can't complain too much. We've also got ourselves a kitchen Deddy storage. You can see we got quite a few berries stacked up, some other stuff ready to go. This is just, it's nice to have just in case you need it. And then you've always got everything stacked over here on our grind pad. So that's kind of like leaving like this little kitchen space. It's nice, compact, little design. We're going to go up first. Now up here, we've got like our hidden tames, like the featherlights constantly on breeding, bulb dogs. We've got all our dung beetles and the Acatina, or however the heck you say their names, all stored up here, so they're kind of out of the way. And then comes like the death box. I got to be careful about looking in here. So this is 250 plant species Y stacked inside of each other. So if you look at it too long or in the wrong way, it will de-render you, so you got to be careful about that. Got our Ankies up here, got a bunch of stuff ready to go, not too bad. Tech turrets covering different areas. This is where our teleporter is. I can't show you where our other hidden base is right now, but this kind of gives you a little hint about what we're doing over here. Kind of shows you where I've been for a little bit building-wise. So we've got a bunch of, like a little bit of a turret wall. I'll go out there and actually show you this stuff, which is kind of cool. But we'll get there momentarily. Now we've got our transmitter. Now we are really high up. You can see that we're literally at the ceiling. You see it up there, literally starting to zoom in. So a lot of our stuff is really safe up here. It's actually a really good base location. Nice and hidden and out of the way, which is nice. We've got our own little personal cryo fridges, all that kind of stuff. Backup tools, saddles, weapons. It's nice to have like storage containers where you just like throw stuff. Like just spare flak and stuff like that. Not too bad. Or like spare saddles. I mean, we like to just throw things in there, and if you need it, you'd be amazed how often you're like, ooh, I need one of those things. But, it's useful. It's also nice to have backup raid vaults ready to go, in case you're curious. Because, well, whenever you want to raid, if you're not doing it around the base, just grind out some stuff that helps raiding, because you'd be amazed how often you're like, ooh, I need one of these, and you can just go into this vault and pick one. Always nice to have. Always want backup bullets, so you can just grab those for turrets. I don't even know what's in this one, to be totally honest. Oh, we have an artifact of the gatekeeper. Nice. And then here's our grind wall. Now, got a lot of cool stuff over here. Got the tech repi, got our element dust thing, some metal, Bunch of fabricators, all constantly pumping things out, usually some element or vault, things like that. Lots of different stuff. We got some indie forges stacked on top of each other, a couple of grinders, plenty of chem benches, all that kind of stuff. I've been making a good amount of narcotic. I don't know why somebody stopped making my narcotic, but oh well. Let's go ahead and make another 1,000. There we go. So we got that going. We got a pretty good amount of BPs right now too, which is pretty nice. Like you can see some of this stuff. I got some good sword BPs, not too bad. 267, not too terrible. We got some good general BPs. We got a really nice, it's expensive, but 11,000 Mastercraft Riot BP. Not too shabby. But there's some good stuff in here. Nothing super great. Would like to have a lot better flak, but beggars can't be choosers. So we're doing pretty well so far. Got the plant species Z-traps ready. You see our grind pad. I'll just show you one last time because it's pretty. It's a good looking grind pad. And then boom! The wizard's wall. Notice the blue glowing torch because you put Angogel on it. And that's what it does. And we got a big wall of stuff. This is what you feed your gotchas. So that's why we have a Dedi box. You can just consolidate. Makes it a lot easier. Got an Achatina paste box, consolidate that stuff, constantly have a large amount of that. Got everything else in here. It's looking pretty good, can't complain. Lots of stuff constantly going in here, which is nice. You can just hit the consolidate button, making your life a lot easier. Now, let's see if we have any electronics left. I don't know if we do. Oh, we got some left, not too bad. And then I'll go ahead and consolidate that bad boy. Yeah, 22,000, pretty good amount of narcotic. Now you can see... One of our tribe members decided that they were going to make us some stockings and cute little corner over here. And then comes the really cool stuff. This is our giant fridge section. Lots of fridges, lots of different reasons, lots of different things inside of them. Got tons of trikes right now. These are all raid ready, good to go. They pop at pretty good health, nothing too bad. Got some turtles popping at 83 to 93 points into health starting. So that's not too bad. Gas bags, velos. Got a load of velos. I mean, usually we're throwing them out constantly, but sometimes you get some storage in there. Racers, Ankies. Got a good amount of Shide Pets, Rock Drakes. I think we got a couple in there. There's Xenos, Rhinos, Racers, Gigas, Gas Bags, Turtles. Oh my goodness, literally everything in there. I'm not going to go through it all because you guys know what tames are. Now let's go down a floor. Don't worry, I'm going to show you my defense too. We used to have a bunch of our breeders right down here. But we kind of moved them just to simplify lag. You can see our Deinonychus are breeding over there, so we're just trying to keep them out of the way. Got a sheep farm over here. Eventually these guys pop and, well, it results in stuff like this. This is our roll rat used for, we keep it down here just for the purposes of grinding out a ton of fertilizer. Then we've got our little landing pad out here. Covered by a boatload. Hello, why are you down here? Oh, it's my dingleberry. Nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, did not know this was here, so that's a good thing I realized that. Got a bunch of gas bag saddles and stuff too. Fancy. Go ahead and level up that boy's health. So we've got our little landing pad over here, which is the easiest access to land in with your base. Could obviously use some more bullets in our turrets. Only have 4,600 in those and just shy of 2,000 in our techies. But kind of shows you where we are. Now we are over right above Edge 1 over here. You can see that river down beneath us, the waterfall. Lots of different coverage of velos, turret towers covering this wall, all kinds of stuff. Now we are hidden, tucked away up inside of that tree right there. Okay, that's somebody's base, and that is too. And so is that. So you can see there's lots of defense here. It's actually really pretty. It's a really nice area. I'm going to go ahead and go up nice and high and take a picture here because it's kind of a cool spot. And snap. So here's it from the outside. You can see that the tree we're tucked away inside of is, well, it's a different area. It's right above Edge 1. It's not somewhere people usually build, but it's actually really defendable because it'd be really hard to turret raid it. Rock draking might be possible, but that's about the only way you could raid this base successfully because gas bags would get shot down because they have to fly so high up. And there's a lot of turrets covering everything, and like the velo walls hidden all over the place, and just hidden tech towers, all kinds of stuff. Let me go ahead and show you specifically what it looks like. Come on, land. Thank you. Or not, that's cool too. But we've got lots of velos hidden all over the place. These aren't our best ones, because our best ones we typically put closer to the base itself. Come on, let's see here. That's not too bad, just shy of 20k health. 339 melee is not terrible. I think it's like 56-ish melee is what we're sitting at right now for some of these guys. So just to show you where we are, we're right above edge 1. And it looks like from below, just a giant tree. It's kind of a, I mean, it's really a cheeky spot because there's a lot of room up in there. And it's really easy to get set up, which is really beneficial, obviously. Now, it does take some time to get up here, which is why it'd be difficult to raid. So, it's a good spot overall. And you can kind of see we've got that wall over there. Got that over there. Got this wall on this side. And there's a lot of coverage, and the benefit is you can't land on any of this wood part over here. So it's pretty cheeky, pretty good little spot, not too bad at all. And it's pretty hidden because it's tucked inside the tree, unlike some other bases, which can be easy to raid because they're outside of trees. Because this one is inside the actual tree itself, it's much more difficult to raid. So this kind of just gives you a little update on what we're doing over on MTS. But it's a neat little design. There's obviously upgrades to be made, stuff like that. So if you have any questions or comments, let me know. And Teacher's Game 2, out.